He looked out the window, hoping to enjoy the beautiful view, but instead, he saw a woman standing inside the dark clouds. She was even reaching her hands toward him. He thought he was just hallucinating, so he moved closer to the window, trying to see clearly. That's when he noticed the flight number was 666, the number representing Satan, and the plane's destination was actually hell. A few hours earlier, a plane had just taken off when it suddenly entered a violent thunderstorm. At first, the passengers didn't think much of it, but they had no idea what kind of nightmare they were about to face. At that moment, Jack was nearly breaking down after seeing the woman outside the window. A flight attendant immediately came over to check on him. Jack kept repeating that there was something outside the plane. The passengers all turned their heads toward him. The flight attendant worried that everyone was already unsettled because of the storm. Jack's panic was only making things worse. She quickly tried to calm him down and promised she would check it out. Then she asked him to return to his seat, but Jack was already terrified. Ignoring the crew's warnings, he rushed into the bathroom. Looking at himself in the mirror, he tried to convince himself that it was just a hallucination caused by the storm. Then suddenly, the lights began to dim. Something terrifying was about to happen. When Jack saw the flight attendant, he grabbed onto her like she was his only hope. He desperately told her there was a woman inside the mirror. He insisted they had to land immediately, but nobody would believe a man they thought was crazy. Seeing Jack becoming more aggressive and losing control, the passenger sitting beside him, John, grabbed him and forced him to the ground. He told the flight attendant to bring some sedatives. Luckily, John managed to pry Jack's mouth open and put the medicine inside. Only then did Jack finally calm down. John helped him back to his seat. The cabin slowly became quiet again. Everyone thought the incident was over. But inside the cockpit, the captain realized something was wrong. According to the weather forecast, they should have escaped the storm within 20 minutes. But the wind and rain kept getting stronger. The captain reassured his co-pilot that extreme weather wouldn't last forever. They would make a safe landing. Meanwhile, a woman on the plane asked a flight attendant for a salad. Not long after eating it, she suddenly grabbed her stomach, her face turning completely pale. The flight attendant rushed over to check on her. Then she discovered something horrifying. Her vomit was crawling with maggots. The woman had only eaten the salad provided by the airline. To hide the hygiene problem, the flight attendant quickly covered it with a towel. She then asked her co-worker to check the remaining salads. When the co-worker opened the container, they found the salad inside was also covered with maggots. They immediately threw everything away. At the same time, the captain discovered that the communication system had failed. No matter how he tried to adjust it, he couldn't contact the control tower. A plane must stay in constant contact with ground control during a flight. Losing communication meant losing all support from the ground. The co-pilot was about to restart the system when the cabin lights suddenly went out. A massive lightning bolt struck the plane. The aircraft immediately began dropping out of control. The captain hurried to check the equipment. The lightning strike didn't just damage the engines, it also shut down the entire power system and destroyed the communication system. He kept calling headquarters again and again, but the radio remained completely silent. With the plane in danger, he had no choice but to give it everything he had. He pulled the control stick, trying to keep the nose of the plane up. At the same time, he kept restarting the systems. Just when they were about to lose hope, the broken engine suddenly roared back to life. The captain seized the opportunity, and the plane finally stabilized. During the turbulence, Anna hit her nose and it started bleeding. She quickly went into the bathroom to clean herself.